Howdy, and welcome back to The Witcher 3 with Wickedstorm Gaming. This is a long end. Let's see, should I actually tell her that her sister... I mean, the guy here is probably going to tell her anyway. Should I run the thing? Yeah, fuck it.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood.
I mean, her guard there is probably going to tell her after this anyway.
She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's fifth victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do. Oh yeah, I got a letter. And she just turns and shanks him.
I do not believe it.
Alright, well here's the letter. Whether you believe it or not is not my problem. I just told you. Just give her the letter. Whether you believe it or not, I don't care.
To Siana, will you assist me?
Ah, shit. Glad I started another episode. This is going to take forever.
Yet what you tell me now, I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
Probably.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
Pay me.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders, which...
And this stage just got a fucking emotional roller coaster for this lady.
Captain de la Tour?
I'll fix your barrels. I'll give you a medal. Now we go to investigate my sister, who probably tried to kill me. Horrible day. You start moving, we're gonna have problems. Fucking crying angel bastard. Yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't have one of those ribbons that teleport you to the magical fairyland world like she did. She's not even cuffed? Are you serious? She could just bolt, make a run for it. Or just run up and stab the Empress in the neck.
Pardon our talk.
Why not? I'm free to do as I choose, bitch. Oh, that flitched.
Prisoner, free to do as I choose.
Why did the screen jump like that, though?
Grave crimes.
Horrible crimes.
You are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus,
That girl's getting blackmailed.
to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
That's horrible. She has but she had cause to feel pain. I mean, yeah, she was kicked out of the kingdom for, like, a shitty, superstitious reason. But she's also very guilty. That's all that matters. I don't know. Fuck it.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
Exactly.
What is he talking about?
Well, her tits jumped.
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember?
Mm-hmm.
To your benefit.
Yep.
You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder.
Wait, she was the elder? I thought she was the younger sister.
Ministers,
I
I
am
can
all kinds of
understand.
lost.
They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you, your dagger hurt most. You were my Honorietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Bitch in the back. The green just jumped to the side. You were trying to claim to understand all you detest. What? Huh?
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They
Yeah.
deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
What was she, like 6 when this shit happened? I'm sure a child could do so much to stop a whole court of people.
You were children then. You and your sister both. Had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark,
Neat.
and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
Gotta watch the background characters. Every time, once in a while, they lose their fucking minds.
They listed all my offenses.
Look at that guy in the blue goggles. What the fuck's up with him?
Palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Yes, get closer to the one who wanted to assassinate you. Did you just tickle her? Who's this random bitch in the back? I'm just going for a stroll. That's awkward. She gonna shank her or not? No? Where'd that lady that was walking go? Can you imagine just walking in on this completely by accident? You have no idea what the hell's going on. Just out for a walk and just, you just wander into the Empress about to pass judgment on her sister. Oh, and it's nighttime now.
Best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Nice.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not
Neat.
so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips.
Yeah, I can understand that.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating.
I wonder why.
All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
All right, fine. In the dark. Doesn't look like I have a choice.
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
He's a vampire.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
I just want to sit here and get drunk.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I
So what
think
happened to the sisters?
forgetting one thing.
Wait, they hugged.
Fresh
Oh, and
mandrake
that's sweet.
with
But,
this
like,
variety is highly
she
toxic.
still basically caused the whole city to get burned down.
Not a problem.
It had
I never forget
4 guys
matters of
killed.
Safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right
This
then.
is dangerous.
Let's go.
Alright. Did you put them on? You
This
didn't put them on.
moonlight makes me...
Hold on, I gotta put them on. Apparently. Over. Come on. I don't know why it always stops on that one.
Oh,
Alright, look like a pig.
Penny for your thoughts.
Hold on a second.
Let me guess.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Away we go.
I was thinking about... Oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Not really. Yeah, we're looking for rootsy. Oh, there's a corpse here. Oh, repair kit. It's neat, because I actually could use one of those. Let's see. Is that a mandrake root? Hold on, Gene. Yep, jump over it there. What was this? No, hold on. Hold on. Turn around, you fucker. I got one. What are you digging? I assume this is it. That's not it. The last one was marked. Also, I'm over encumbered, but it actually helps in keeping Geralt under control. There it is. It doesn't look anything like the last one I found. Oh, apparently there's different ones. Loot the mandrake roots. You know, maybe they taste different because they're in a fucking cemetery and they're growing off of corpses. I could be wrong, though. There we go. And I'm back. I got roots. Where'd he go?
That bloodsucker go. Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
There's some screaming in the distance. Oh, he had footprints.
Where'd you go?
Loot. No, that's just things that just dropped in there.
Regis.
You dead. He left footprints. He clearly didn't mind.
Raise your hand against the vampire!
Never mind. Neat. I can't see shit. What's happening? Hurry. Hold on. You're not fucking equipped again. There she is.
Those Bruxae, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or
Won't let it go, will they?
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Neat. Those ones went down super easy.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Sure,
It's
why not?
high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Neat.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Yeah, I settled down for good. Made it come out, don't know yet. Well, I highly doubt he would actually do this. Let's see what happens. I'm curious.
Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion?
I think Dandelion's probably already writing mine.
I can remember a night, not too far
I don't think I have a choice in it.
mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
That's right all over the fucking place.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
I do not know.
Killed him.
I don't even know who that is.
Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
How the hell do they not believe in vampires? I just saw like 800 of the fuckers show up to destroy a town. How do you not believe in something that's that common? I don't believe in
feel like
coyotes.
Going anywhere. Sit here a while longer.
So we shall, my friend.
So we shall.
We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
Aren't you actively being hunted?
That we do.
What do you look at me for?
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Yeah, I think that's the last thing we're gonna do in this game. I don't know. I'm gonna go home. If I can find a fast travel. I know there's one around here, you fuckers. There it is. Then I'm gonna go back to my house if I can remember where the fuck it is. Probably don't. And he jumped again. Can't end the game without him jumping like that. Go home. Yay! What do we find here? I don't remember having that many people working here. Am I paying for these people? I don't think I can afford to pay all these people's salaries.
Some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Yeah, he was a vampire. You ain't got
They
a
did
choice.
not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Wait, was it not the guy who left the thing on the bedstand? It's a dandelion. Hello? Well, I don't seem to have been robbed. In fact, I think there's more shit here than the last time I was here. Armor just sitting over there? Why did I get armor just laying around? I knew it was Dandelion.
Dandelion? What the hell are you doing here?
I'm not here. I'm a figment of your imagination, because you really want me to be here. Brought you a housewarming gift. It's also an illusion. How do you like it?
He brought a picture of himself. Lovely. Sure, love it.
Makes you look dignified and manlier than in real life.
Does it? The painter's a friend of mine. Could be she gave me slightly broader shoulders? Well, I'm sure.
Don't doubt it. But didn't I see this painting at your place?
This is its perfect replica, and it's yours. To remember me by.
Where the hell are you going?
Good. So, Geralt, important to remember. If anyone asks, I'm not here.
You were
Last
serious?
time I was in Toussaint, enjoying myself, true. Henrietta, that is, the Duchess, got a little carried away. Banished me from the duchy on pain.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Wouldn't want to ruffle her feathers without cause.
Wise. Especially since she's been through quite a bit recently.
I've heard some rumors, but I'd love a first-hand account. Does it have the makings of a ballad?
Oh boy, airing out the personal
Will you show
laundry.
me around? Tell me the story?
Of course. Let's go.
Yeah, boy.
Luckily, Sienna made up with Honorita.
Yeah, kids fishing
Seems
poles
to have
just
abandoned her
magically
plans.
spawned in.
She's locked up now, awaiting sentencing, really. Most think the Duchess will forgive her. Might take some time, but
What? A story? Seems I missed quite a lot. Shame I didn't ride here with you. Though, truth be told, had my hands full back home as well.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
what's new, old friend?
Everything's fine. Great. Thanks to you, I'm with a woman I'm entirely devoted to. Surrendered my heart to.
Didn't have all that much to do with that.
If you hadn't been there, Priscilla would have died a cruel death. And right about now, I'd be drowning my sorrows in some dive with piss-stained walls.
Hope she's better.
Why don't you do that when you own your own bar?
Around. Wounds have all healed. She's confident, outgoing. She's got places to go and folk to see. And in the alcove. I mean, can you imagine
Dandelion, I can't imagine, and I won't.
All right, but your loss.
I just love how confidently these NPCs stroll through the background while people are talking.
How's business? You and Zoltan still have your tavern? Or has he embarked on some new venture?
You know him. We'll share a jug of mead and he'll go on about some new plan he's got. Nothing ever comes of it. So, we're still there.
Neat.
Recently, we discovered Novigrad's largest wine importer was a lying cheat.
Oh dear.
Down his wines, but so clever, you'd never taste the difference.
So how'd you figure out he was up to something?
This one day I was feeling down in the muck. Decided to lift my spirits by, well, getting a little drunk. Actually, replace a little with really. So I knocked back a bottle, nothing. Then another. Maybe a slight buzz.
Might not be a lightweight anymore. Could be those years of training have finally paid off.
Come on! It took me 5 bottles to start seeing double. I thought, might just be a weird day. So I tried the same thing the next morning. Exact same result. I told Zoltan. He tried it and confirmed my findings. So we decided to ask the importer some tough questions. The man cracked. I threatened to tell everyone about his trickery unless he gave me a discount.
Alright.
Plan to stay long?
Don't know yet, but might stay a little while. I've always loved Beauclair. The place is made for poets.
Yeah, it's a shame to get killed if you found
City's
out.
full of knights errant, and they all want ballads immortalizing their deeds. Get this. I've already been approached by a knight who spent years battling the weather. Says he's got a real bone to pick with gusty storms.
What in the hell?
Weather. How's that work?
Dunno. Promised to show me when the time was right. There's another who's vowed to move a mountain that's blocking his ailing mother's view of the sunset. So
That's gonna take a fucking while.
one stone at a time. Sole worry is that his mama won't live to see him finish.
Yeah, it's gonna take a fucking while.
Right. Prime ballad material there. Glad you came. We'll have some good talks.
Alright, well.
See you later, Dandelion.
See you, Witcher.
I didn't even see that he had that. Alright. Well, I still need to get that thing off of my bedstand or whatever. Oh, you're sure what it is, actually. Oh boy, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I think this is the end of this game. So, really, unless there is a quest on here that I haven't done, that you really want to see done, I mean, comment it. Nobody has before. Ooh, look at all these. Look at them all. Ooh. I'm not going to do the Gwent, and I'm not going to do the fighting. That's for damn sure. Definitely not going to do the horse races. Fuck that shit. Witcher's contracts. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Ooh. Treasure hunts. Yay, look at all those. Any of those look interesting to anybody? There's a lot of those ones. Completed, and we don't have to look at those. Oh god, that's a lot. That fucking legged. But anyway, that's the end of The Witcher as far as I'm concerned for now. So, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want, share it if you can, and do what you want. I'm glad I decided to come back to my house before we ended it. Otherwise, I never would have known Dandelion was here. Hello, peasant.
What? My work's growing cold.
Bitch, you're fishing. You ain't working.